Welcome back everybody, it's Jackie and I've got a selection of journals today that will be going into the Etsy shop. They're roughly 4.5 by 8.5, which is a size I really like to use myself and I'm a bit obsessed with at the moment. So we'll see, I'll hopefully go on to something else soon. There are 5 blank journals that come with a little pack of ephemera. So they're very similar. Having said that, I can't remember how many. I think there's 60. I think there's about 60 sides. No, yes, 60 sides in these, but I'll put that in the Etsy shop description for sure. And I'm going to go through each one because they do vary a little bit. So if I start with this one, which is Forget Me Not. I think this one is, they're fair. I'm going to call these my Fairy and Rose journals. So Forget Me Not has got some pink and blue sari ribbon just wrapped around it. There's a book plate with a removable slip here, and I have put a few glass beads on the centre tie. So that's in the middle, and that can, she says, that can hang out the bottom if you prefer, or you can cut it off completely. So it's double layered cardstock cover, a bit of fabric on the spine to give it some extra support. So it's fairly stiff covers. I've got pockets on the inside cover and I think on the back cover, and a mixture of tea stained paper. And just various book pages. It's vintage notebook paper, it's from an old typing book. I've got a Flower Fairy page in this one and a pocket made out of some thin, I don't know what paper this is, but it's shiny, sort of smooth, not particularly shiny, but smooth on one side, so quite thin. So as you can see, as usual, I've left a lot of writing space. Pages are different widths. On this one, I've got a double page Edith Holden for the centre. It's obviously an old ledger page. This is the other side, and another pocket here. And this one has a few bits in the back pocket for you to make some pockets and things. They will all have something in the back pocket. I don't think I've filled all the back pockets yet. So that's the journal. And with each one, I've made a little. So you've got a glassine bag, which you could fold over or make into pockets. There's a set of vintage ephemera. So we've got an old envelope, a postcard, which may or may not be written on, a library card, a faux cabinet card. It is a scanned copy that I've put together, but I've made it thick card, so it does feel like an original, and a vintage playing card. And then I've done a set of 6 items that you can clip into your journal if you want to. So you've got 3 tea cards. I've sealed this up, so I'm not going to open that, and some 6 curled paper clips. And in this particular journal, there's a Tracy Fox style envelope. That's collaged a little bit on the front, some sari silk. There's a notebook. This is just stitched at the top, so we'll have some weakness there because it's machine stitched. So it's just got a few pages in, and that's from an idea by Carol from Oak House Journals. This is a similar notebook, done in a slightly different way. This is with a vintage Flower Fairy. one. This is a little pocket with a tag in it. A plain-ish tag. And this one is also an idea, or I sort of learned this from Carol, and it's some book pages from a Reader's Digest, I think I used, botanical book. And you open it out, it will open out 3 times, so there's some vellum on there that you can write on. There's a little pocket here with a journal card. And then you open that out, there's 2 more writing spaces and then the image there. And on this side I've got a pocket with one of my T-card tags in that pocket, and you can open that out to find more writing space and another slim tag in a pocket. So that's Forget Me Not. Going to take ages, isn't it? Let's have a go at Daisy. So again, got the glass beads on this one. Some very thin, lightweight chiffon ribbon around this one. Very pretty image. Tones in with these lovely Stamperia paper colours. Again, it's double cardstock. Inside pocket. I don't really want to repeat everything, it could be quite dull. So this one has got a little vellum pocket in there, another Flower Fairy page, this is just a single page in the middle of this one. And again, you could have the dangle coming out the bottom if you wanted to, or you could just cut it off and reuse it for something else. This is knotted, so it's not gonna, it's waxed linen thread, so it's not gonna come apart. Some grid paper, I don't know if the camera will pick that up. This is Nick the Booksmith. The other side, little pocket page. Another Nick the Booksmith, and a pocket here, which I will put a few extras in that when the time comes. And this is Daisy's selection, so again we've got that little collection of vintage ephemera. For this one I've also made an envelope. Is very similar, so this one has just got a journal card inside that one, a booklet. Obviously I haven't stamped this one, some different papers in there. This is vintage from one of my older Flower Fairy books, and I've included Song of the May Fairy and the Heartsease Fairy. There's a bit of piano paper in that one. And there's a little tag with a bird. Paper clips that you can use to clip these things in if that's what you want to do with them. And this one again, we've got vellum on the front. A little journal card. And some writing paper. I've used piano paper this time, and some diary paper. This is the tag. And there's another one here. Okay, so I am going to finish the video this time and do the other 3 on a separate video, just because it's taking too long and I don't want you to be bored stiff.